In order to subscribe to my channel, please click here or click here. Please share, comment and like my videos and channel. Hello guys, welcome to SaaS with ServiceNow. This is ServiceNow System Administrator training and this is part 6. The training has been recorded in Orlando version of ServiceNow. Before I start the training, let me show you the topics of this complete training. In this part of the training, we will talk about knowledge management in ServiceNow. Knowledge management. In this section, we will learn knowledge management in ServiceNow, benefits of knowledge management, knowledge articles creation process, knowledge feedback, import of knowledge articles in ServiceNow. Knowledge article. A knowledge article is a record in knowledge base that provides information to users. A knowledge article can be a policy, self-help tips, troubleshooting document, or resolution steps document. Benefits of knowledge management. Knowledge management is a practice to manage knowledge articles with defined process in the organization. It has a lot of benefits, like it is a one-stop solution for users to find the answers and get quick help via self-service. It provides a centralized location for the creation, categorization, and viewing of the articles. The information and articles are stored in a knowledge base. That means it is kind of a bucket, which is being categorized as per the process you have, as per the business units you have in your organization. Articles in ServiceNow are referred as KB articles. Knowledge application. In order to manage knowledge management and its process, ServiceNow has out-of-the-box knowledge management application. Users with right roles can access this application and the modules under this application. They can create and maintain knowledge articles in this application. In order to go to knowledge application, you need to type knowledge in application navigator. When you will type knowledge, you will find this application. So this is knowledge management application. And you can see various modules under this application. And as I mentioned, users with required roles for knowledge management can access these modules. The first module we have is homepage, which shows the knowledge page where users can search for different articles of the instance to get some help. You will see different knowledge bases which you can create as per your company's process. Knowledge bases can be created on the basis of departments, business units, etc. Now this page will be different for each user as per the access they have for knowledge bases. Users might see all the knowledge bases and their articles, or they can only see one or two knowledge bases and their articles as per the access they have. If I click one of the knowledge base, then you will see the list of articles under that knowledge base. Now on this page at the very top, you have this search box in which you can search for the articles. So if users comes on this page, they can search for different articles. They want some kind of help. So let me type Linux in this particular search box, and if I press enter, I will see the results and I will see the articles related to the Linux word. So wherever this search will find that Linux keyword, it will try to populate those articles in this particular view. Now we can also perform this searching all the knowledge bases we have and we have access to, or you can also select the knowledge bases from here as well. So if you want to search any particular article for a particular knowledge base, in that case you can select it and then you can search accordingly. And if you want to search all, you can just select all as well. At the right top, you have these two buttons. One is create an article. Another one is post a question. Create an article is basically used to create new article. However, this button will be visible to the users who have create access. That means who have access to create new articles. And then we have another button where it says post a question, which is used to post questions and others users can provide the answers. Let me open this article. Now this is end user view of any article. And this is the main content of knowledge article. Next module we have in a section, that is articles, which shows list of articles with different stages. The first module is create new. This module opens up a new knowledge form to create a knowledge article. Users who have write access, create access, they can provide the data and they can create knowledge articles with the help of this form. Then we have import articles. This module gives you a feature to import external files in doc or docx format. So you can browse the files and you can import that article into ServiceNow Knowledge Management. You can select the knowledge base here, in which knowledge base you want to insert that article, and then you can browse the file. You have to select that knowledge document from your system and it can be imported in ServiceNow. You can also select the category of that particular article. Then we have unpublished, which shows the list of articles which are not yet published. Then we have retired. Then we have published as well. And then we have all, which shows all the articles regardless of their stage. Even they are published, even they are unpublished or retired. All the articles of your instance. The next module we have is related to submissions. Submissions are kind of requests to create articles which can be requested by users who don't have access to create articles. These submissions are reviewed by different assignment groups, and users who have access can create articles on the basis of data provided in submission. So this module shows the list of submission records which are still open to take some action. Another feature of ServiceNow is knowledge management feedback. Users who are using and viewing the articles can provide the feedback as well, so that owners of articles can improve the content or quality of the knowledge article. Let me open an article by going to the home page. I will go to home page. I will open this knowledge base and I will click on this article. Now the first feedback can be given by selecting stars, which are basically you can provide the rating for this article, and you have 1 to 5 stars and you can rate this article. So users who are viewing this article or who will be viewing this article, they can rate the article. Then at the right top, you have this button, flag article. So if you want to flag this article, you can click this button and you have to provide a reason there why exactly you are flagging this article. I can cancel this. Now we also have a feedback to be given if article is helpful or it is not. In that case, if you go a little bit bottom, you will see here this section, helpful, question mark, yes or no. And then at the very bottom, you will find the user can also provide the comment for the article he is viewing. So you can put something here like test and maybe just click on comment. And you can also make it yes, helpful. You can just click on yes. And that will also be captured. So ServiceNow also has out of the box module section to manage these feedbacks. All these ratings, all these feedbacks are basically captured and tracked in a table of records. And that is shown under knowledge application of ServiceNow. And that section is basically called feedback management, which is also under knowledge application. And the first module we have is feedback, which shows the list of all types of feedback submitted by users, be it rating, be it comment, or helpful or not. Then I have my flagged, which shows the list of knowledge articles which have been flagged by logged in user. In this case, it will show articles flagged by myself. Then we have all flagged, which shows the list of all flagged articles of the instance. Then we have some modules related to tasks, which basically gets created when articles are marked not helpful or flagged. Users who have access, they can take some action on these tasks to improve the quality of knowledge articles. Then we have administration section, in which you can perform more configuration of knowledge management. And the first module we have is guided setup. This module provides step-by-step guidance to implement knowledge management in your organization. Or whenever you are implementing for any customer, you can utilize this particular module, and that's a feature of ServiceNow, guided setup for different applications. Then you have knowledge bases. This shows the list of knowledge bases created in your instance. You can create knowledge bases for different departments as well. Now let's see this knowledge base. You have important fields like owner, managers, who will be the knowledge managers. You have workflow for publishing and retiring as well. So if you want to retire the articles, what workflow you want to follow, that is something you can select. And while publishing it, what workflow you want to follow, you can select that as well. At the bottom, you have some related list, which shows the list of articles in this knowledge base, this one. And then you have can read and can contribute, where you can define the criteria to provide read and write access to the users. So what users can read the basically articles, and what users can contribute, what users can create it, what users can edit the articles. That is something you can mention in this particular section. Now, why ServiceNow has given this as a criteria? So in this case, you don't have to select the users directly. You can just mention the criteria and utilize it. Be it location, if I click here, you will see you can select individual users, groups, roles, locations, companies, departments, and all. Then we have ratings module, which shows list of ratings submitted by the users. Now this module shows same records from the feedback table. However, it is just the rating view. And fields which are visible here, they are related to rating. Then we have search log, which shows the list of keywords entered by users while searching for knowledge articles. Then we have navigation add-ons. This is just for additional search on Google or Microsoft or Oracle as well. Then we have messages. This module shows dynamic message for different elements. And this is not just related to knowledge management. This is for whole platform and can be used in different applications. Then we have properties. In this module, you will see properties related to knowledge management and can configure as per your requirement and process. Then we have overview, which shows the dashboard for the data of knowledge articles. So it gives an overview for your knowledge management in ServiceNow. Then we have user criteria, which we were talking about. So you can create different user criteria and select them in different knowledge bases you will create. So as I mentioned earlier, that users with valid role can access knowledge management application. However, knowledge articles can be visible to users as per the access they have, which is on the basis of user criteria selected in the knowledge base. And the last module we have is user criteria diagnostics. In this module, you will just check that what kind of access control, what kind of criteria is applied on an article or knowledge base for a user. You can select the user, you can select which type of diagnostic you have to run, and then you can also select the article. So if I select any user, maybe System Administrator, and if I select any article, maybe this one, and I click on diagnose, so it says read and contribute access. That means this user has contribute access, read access and contribute access, and it is a great functionality, guys. So if you are an admin and if somebody is raising a concern that they don't have access maybe, or they had access and now they're not able to create it, maybe they're not able to read the articles, in that case at least you can diagnose it, that what kind of access that user has. So I would say it is pretty much great functionality provided by ServiceNow. Knowledge portal. ServiceNow also has out-of-the-box knowledge portal, which is kind of advanced view of knowledge homepage, and it is accessed via portal. Now features are quite similar, like we can do searching on this page, you can view the article with some different categories, but it is just an advanced view. In order to go to this advanced portal, I need to go to, in the URL, I will remove and I will just add here after our domain, I will just add SP and press enter. When you will do that, it will open the portal page. So this is the main portal page of your ServiceNow instance. Now users can go to knowledge portal by two options. One is here, that is at the top, and then we have here in the middle knowledge base. If you click on knowledge, you will see knowledge portal. So you can search here, and this is the search box which is at the top. In the left, you will see the categories of the articles. And if I click in one of the category, I will be able to see the list of articles related to this category. You can click any article, and this view is end user view. And here as well, you can rate this article, you can provide comments. You can also mention helpful yes or no, and you can provide comments as well. So as I mentioned, functionality features are pretty much similar. However, it is just an advanced UI, so and user friendly. ServiceNow developers and administrators can customize this knowledge portal as well. So if you have your customer requirement, maybe they don't want some icons, maybe they want to change the design of your portal, maybe for knowledge portal separately, in that case, you can do that as well. So ServiceNow developers and administrators can do that. Knowledge form. You can create new articles. So let's see different fields and options we have on knowledge form. We have number, which shows the number for every article, and it gets automatically generated for every new article. Then we have knowledge base. Users can select the knowledge base for which article needs to be created. Then we have category. Here you select what category of article users wants to create. We have valid to. In this field, you can select till when article is valid. After valid to date, article will be retired automatically. Then we have short description. In this field, you need to provide brief detail of the article. Then we have article type. In this field, you select the type of article and you have options like HTML or wiki. Then we have workflow. This field shows stages of article, which starts with draft. So draft is the first stage when you create the article, and that's what it shows in this particular field. Source task. This field shows the task from which this article is created. Attachment link. If you want article as an attachment, that means you don't want people to see the content of this article, and they can just click on the link of the article, knowledge article, and document should be able to download it. In that case, you can check this box. That means attach some document and check this box. Then you have display attachments. You can check this box if you have, or if you. Then we have display attachments. You can check this box if you want attachments to be displayed on article main page. So when users see the article, view the article, in that case, whatever attachments you have, if you want to show them, you can also do that. That will be shown at the bottom of the page. And here is the main component, that is article body. This is the main field which will be showing the main content of your article to the users. Then we have submit button, which will create the article. And we also have one more button that is used to search for duplicates. So if you will type anything in short description and you will click on search, it will try to search the same keyword in our knowledge bases and all the knowledge bases we have, and see if you have similar kind of articles. It's just kind of a help that before creating an article, you should just take a look whether you have similar kind of article in the system. Let's create a new article. I will go to knowledge application. I will click on create new, which is under articles section. I will click on create new. You can see number is auto populated, and it is also showing you incremental numbers. So every time I will click on create new, it will keep on adding numbers, new numbers. Then you can see here knowledge base is mandatory. So I need to select one of the knowledge base, existing knowledge base. I will select IT. Now once you will select knowledge base, you can also select category. So if I click here, I would be able to select category for this new article. So I will select Android. I'm not touching valid 2 right now. Article type HTML, attachment link, display attachments. And here I'm just doing Android demo article testing. And I will just copy this and just paste here. And I will click on save. So you can see I have given short description, an article body, and article is created. So you have just clicked on save button, an article is created with these information which I have given right now. Now, how can you see that end user view? You can see that end user view by clicking this button at the bottom, that is view article. So if you will click this button, you will be able to see that article. You can see the stars. You can see the body as well here and the short description which you just created. So that's how you can create new article. Let me also show you the roles associated with knowledge management application. So if I go to roles module, so we have a module roles. Under user administration, you will find roles as well. Click on roles. In name, you can search for knowledge because most of the roles, they have knowledge word. So if I press enter, you will see these major roles we have. Knowledge role. Now this role, basically, if user will have this role, he can write, edit and review knowledge management articles. If user has knowledge admin role, then they can manage knowledge bases. And if user has knowledge manager, they can administer knowledge bases and request new knowledge bases for knowledge management to knowledge admin to approve. And then we have one more for role managing, updating, deleting the information on security incident knowledge bases. This is something different. This is not specific to our knowledge application. This is something related to the security application we have in ServiceNow, and whatever knowledge management associated with it, you have this particular role just to manage knowledge management for that security application. Knowledge management workflow. An article cannot just be allowed to create without any review. To make sure proper process has been followed, so when you create an article, it follows a workflow in which it goes from different stages and finally gets published or maybe retired. So when article is created, it goes to draft stage. Now, author who has created this article, he can push for the next stage by clicking publish button. And then that article will be sent for approval. Now that approval basically goes to knowledge base managers, owner, or it can route it to different approvers as per the workflow created in different organizations. That means you can customize this workflow. So out of the box, it goes to knowledge base manager, or if you want to customize it, you can definitely do that. So once article is approved, it is published and users can view the article. There can also be situation when authors want to retire the articles. In that case, author can request for retiring the article. Then it goes for approval to retire the article. And once approved, article is retired. And in this case, users can no more view the article. So overall, users can view published articles And that makes sense. You don't want users to view the article which is not even ready yet. So in that case, as per the process, as per the system, we just need to make sure that users are able to see only published articles. When I say users, those are end users who really have to use those articles. But if you are part of knowledge management team and you have access to knowledge management application, in that case, you won't need to worry about it, and you will be able to see all the articles regardless of their stage. Let me show you the workflow for knowledge management. I will go to workflow module of ServiceNow. Here we have this workflow editor. If you will click this button, it will open the workflow, and all the workflow existed in your instance. So these are the list of workflows we have. You can see we do have a lot of workflows for knowledge management as well. You can see the table knowledge. I can select this and just do show matching. So these are 4 workflows which are created out of the box. So you can add them in your different knowledge bases as per the requirement you have, as per the process you want to follow for your knowledge base. And if I open one of them, for example, this one, you can see the workflow starts from here, from draft stage. It goes for approval, it creates event, it will publish the article, it gets end. It's pretty much simple and straightforward. But if you have custom requirement from your customers or clients, in that case, you can also edit these workflows, or maybe you can create your own workflow from scratch and then you can just utilize them. Import articles. You can also import articles in ServiceNow. ServiceNow provides a functionality to import articles from Word documents. That means if you have a bunch of Word documents, which basically your users used to refer, and if you want to import them in ServiceNow as a knowledge article, you can also do that. Let's take a look. So here I have a Word document. So I will just quickly create this article. So maybe I will just type something, test for article import. And then I will save this. I'm saving it as test article import. And I will click on, and this is docx format, the format which we need to import the article in ServiceNow. I will click on save. So this article is saved. I will close this. I will go back to my instance. So here is my instance, and I will go to my application knowledge. Here I have this module import articles. I will select the knowledge base, maybe in IT. I will select a category as well, maybe Microsoft, and I will click on browse files, and I will select that article, that doc. So here we have this test for article import. I will select this. It is uploaded, and now I can click on import. Now the important part here is you can import multiple documents. Multiple articles you can import in one time as well. So you just need to click on import here. If you click on import, you can see import is done. So upload is completed, and now you can click on continue. An article is created. You can see we have this article created, and short description was basically taken from the name of the file. And let's see the content. So if I click here, see, we have this test for article import. So it took the short description as well, and it took this content as well, whatever I mention in the Word document body. And if I click on edit, you will be able to see the native view of this article. See, we have this name here, we have this short description here. Now, we have this attachment link. What I will do, I will just click on this attachment link. I will attach an article or just any document I want to attach. Let's attach the same one which we just created. I have attached it and I will just close this now and I will save this. Let's say I will publish it as well. You can see I have clicked on publish and it says article is in review. So I will go back again, edit. I have this approval because as of now I have admin access, so I can approve it. I will approve it because I have admin access. It is approved. And you can see the workflow stage here. We have published. So article is now published and we have this attachment attached. Now, what is the difference if I have this attachment link here? So if I go, let's search for this article. So I will copy this. I will go to my home page and try to search for it. I will press enter. So here I have that article. Let's see what happens if I click this. You will see that it did not open the content of the article. It just downloaded the attachment I had in this article. So that's a difference. If you will check that box, that attachment, in that case, it will only download all the attachments in that particular article. And if you will uncheck it, then you can view the article as well. So this is how you can import the articles in ServiceNow and utilize the power of knowledge management in ServiceNow.